What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Mostly Metal. I hope you like. I'm going to try this setup here and see if it works. I'm trying to use my fancy computer here to do a video, and we're going to see what happens. If it turns out like shit, we'll go back to the old way. My phone storage is getting pretty low, so going to have to adjust some things here. In the background, we have Beyond the Grasp of Mortal Hands by the band Arctos. This came out on Northern Silence. These gents are from Alberta, I believe, up in Canada. So far, I just dug into this starting yesterday. Insert here with some lyrics. Kind of very Sons of Northern Darkness Immortal, which is a good thing. Good songwriting. They do enough. There's some clean vocals and chanting and whatnot in some of these songs, so it kind of mixes up the vibe a little bit. Whereas Immortal Sons of Northern Darkness was just more straight ahead, what you expect from Immortal, which is a good thing. But I'll be digging into this more today, and we'll see if I do a full review on it or not. Next up, we have Some Dead Bodies with Infernal Death. No label on this one. Arctos, by the way, was on Northern Silence, I believe. This one has no barcode, no record label, no catalog number for the band, just the title of the album, or the EP and the band, 4 songs. These guys are out of Texas. Every version of this that comes out, whether it be vinyl, cassette, the CD, if you get an alert that this is on sale and you want it, you got to jump on it, because every time they put out a version of this, it sells out immediately. 4-song EP, Skinwalker, ripped them all to shreds. This is your, what you expect from death metal. Nothing earth-shattering here, but 4 songs, short, sweet, to the point. I like it. This is from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, for those of you that don't know. I did say that already. And on the CD there, the infamous scene of, I can't remember her name, running from Leatherface. So, very fitting for the Halloween season, if you will. Next up, I have a cassette. This is A Cursed Possession by Cultus Profano out of Los Angeles, California. On, what was the name of this label? I can never pronounce it right. It is Demir Morty. I always buy stuff from this label. I can never quite pronounce it. This is a 2-piece black metal band out of, as I mentioned earlier, Los Angeles, California, of all places. There's the inlay there. There's your band members in the middle. And the other side, just some lyrics and another picture of the band. Very dark type black metal, straight up black metal, out of Los Angeles, which is, some people think that's kind of odd. That's such a nice, pretty, for what I've heard anyway, a pretty area with a nice climate can produce a band like this, a black metal band. But everything that has to do with this band seems to be black, red, white. The sounds are kind of run-of-the-mill black metal. I wouldn't say there's anything on here that's mind-blowing or out of the ordinary. You put this on, and someone said, "Hey, here's a black metal band. Check them out." And you'd be like, "Yep, that's black metal." Nothing stands out to me very much. The first song I liked quite a bit. That was named, what was the name? Kirsten Sin. That was pretty good. A couple other songs kind of piqued my interest, but overall, not anything I would highly recommend, but definitely check out a few songs if you're just into some LA type black metal. They do have a somewhat of a different sound out there, obviously, because they're not up in the Great White North, so to speak. I did get with the release, I got a pen from the record label too, an ink pen of all things. That's a new promo item I haven't seen from a death metal label. But hey, it kind of goes with the theme here. I did buy the vinyl version of this as well. and I currently have it for sale on my Discogs. The link, I think, is over here somewhere. If you want to buy it, it came slightly warped, so there's a little bit of movement on it when I play it, but it plays fine. So I have it at a discount price if you would like to own it. I'm going to talk about a couple more releases here. This is an album I think I had in the past, or a CD I had in the past, when I was on my big G.G. Allin kick. But to me, this is one of the greatest punk rock / rock albums. Always Was, Is, and Always Shall Be by G.G. This is a repress on Rock International production out of New York. There's really nothing to show you on the inside. A lot of people, as I've said in other videos, dismiss G.G. Allin for his antics. A lot of those antics were from after he got out of prison. Not that that means anything, but the shit throwing, the stuff he did with prostitutes, with other men in some instances. So you may not know that dark side of G.G., but this was pre all of that. As you can see, this is actually looks like a movie star, but this was before the G.G. Allin you probably know, with the mustache like this and the Live Fast Die tattoos and all that good stuff. But this has Cherry Love Affair, which is a very, very poppy type song. Don't Talk to Me, another great poppy song. 1980s rock and roll. Those of you that kind of wrote off G.G. Allin because of all his antics should probably head back to this era of G.G. Allin. There's a lot of great underrated songs here that many of you don't know about, so highly recommend checking that out. I'm a big G.G. Allin fan, if you didn't figure that part out. What are we talk about next? Just a couple more things. I'm going to do a ticket stub video today, so be on the lookout for that one coming up shortly. This one's getting a ton of hype right now, and I think rightfully so. Been hearing people talk about it nonstop. I finally got my copy in the mail. This is Mortal by Necrot. This came out on Tape Crimes. The version I have is, I believe it's like a red, black, and whatever splatter. Very, very nice looking vinyl. The hype on this, I think, is well deserved. A lot of people bitch that it sounds too much like old school death metal. You know, it's like, if you want old school death metal, just go listen to it. These guys have a slightly different spin on it. I think the difference is well, first off, the production, obviously. This sounds a lot better than the shit that came out in the 90s. Killer artwork, by the way. I believe all vinyl versions are a gatefold. Just some nice attention to detail on the art. It's just from start to finish, every song is great. 8 or 9 songs. Very obituary-esque, if you will. But what I like about the art, if you notice the back here, it's like this guy's kind of taken his skin off, and this is what's left over. This is his skin. But yeah, the visuals on the art match the music. It's brutal. It's violent. The songs are short and sweet. I want to say 3 to 5 minutes. Very catchy. A lot of the riffs stick in your head. Throughout the day, I was doing something for work, and I started humming a riff in my head, and I'm like, "What album is that from?" And I had turned off my record player right here, and this album was on early in the day. Flipped it back on, and sure enough, it was from the Stench of Decay song, I believe. So the hype's real on this one. This is probably going to end up in the top 10 of a lot of year-end lists. I'm not sure it's quite there for me yet. A lot of great metal came out this year, so not quite there yet, but we'll give it some more spins and see what happens. So, sorry, I keep looking down here, but the camera's up. It's odd for me. So that's it for this version. No, I have one more. This one I didn't get a lot out of. Couch Slut. Here you go. This one's called "Take a Chance on Rock and Roll." I probably need to give it another spin. It's very it's kind of a mix of punk rock, noise rock, and metal. Female fronted vocals, but very brutal, screaming death metal type vocals, noise rock rhythms out on Allin Media. I did join their subscription club this year. If you don't know what that is, you pay a certain amount of money up front, and all of their releases throughout the year you get a final version of that. So you don't get to pick which ones you get, you just get what you get. Couch Slut rose to kind of popularity a few years ago, and the lyrics are kind of the female went through obviously a lot of trauma in her life, and it comes out in these lyrics and songs. It's kind of hard to listen to some of the lyrics. It's sometimes something about, there was one song in here, like "I'm only 14" or something like that. You can kind of use your imagination on what that's about. But brutal stuff. I might need to listen to it again, just to kind of take a fresh perspective on it, because of the first few spins, I'm a huge noise rock fan, but this it just didn't sink in, so I think I may have to give it a couple more spins, but still want to throw it out there and make sure. If this is your thing, check it out. So that's it for this collection update. I got one more collection update, and like I said, I'm going to do a ticket stub video or two today. If you don't know, I've kept most of my ticket stubs throughout the years. I've been going to concerts for, technically since I was a kid. I'm 47 now. And I've been going to concerts off and on my whole life, so I try to keep as much of the ticket stubs that I can. So thanks for checking out the video, and I will catch you all later.